Welcome to Help Desk with Joe. This is show number 81. We're here at the Patch Turned Up Live studio in Spencer, West Virginia. And with me, as always, Justin and Joe.
Morning, guys.
We're back.
We're back. It's another week, show 81. We're plugging away. And crazily enough, getting on to show 100, which I feel like is a big milestone. And Joe, you mentioned doing something special for it next time. And I'm like, heck yeah. Justin's going to bring in food and, we're going to enjoy it.
I don't know what we should do, guys. We need to talk about that.
We need some free technology gadgets to test.
Justin fires back.
Hint, hint, to any technology company out there, if you would like to be featured on our 100th episode.
I'm pretty sure he was talking about technology company A&M Digital Technologies bringing us in.
Yeah.
Now, you got to watch him, Justin. He'll bring in technology for you, but it won't have, like, the power cord with it. You just get the...
You can look at it.
You can look at it and...
Can't use it.
Yeah,
Okay, well, how about a power bank that only takes 2 weeks to charge?
A power bank that does half as good as the one you currently have. Nice. That's it. Touche. Well, this week we got all kinds of good stuff to talk about, and I think we're going to start off with Twitter. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. Tell us about Twitter. I'm excited.
Okay.
I don't use Twitter, but, I'll be excited for this.
Well, this new update from Twitter, it leaves me scratching my head, and I knew it'd be a good one for discussion with you guys, so let's see what happens. So Twitter, they had a feature, they had a feature for years where if someone is being a knucklehead or just being a pain in the butt, you can block them. Well, now you don't have to be so harsh with them.
Really?
Twitter will now let you remove followers without blocking them.
Okay. I don't understand the rationale.
Okay, well, I don't either. So let me explain the
Remove
story.
followers without blocking them.
Yeah,
Well, if they're removed, then you wouldn't see their stuff anyway, right?
right.
Or can they?
Well, they can still go back and view your profile and an account and all that.
So it's a fake way to let someone know that you don't want to see their stuff.
Yeah.
What in the world are we coming to?
So after testing last month, Twitter is rolling out a feature to all web users that will let them remove followers without blocking them. This safety feature can be helpful if you want to avoid the repercussions of blocking someone, i.e. if a blocked user navigates to your profile after you block them, Twitter will tell them that they were blocked. By removing the follower, users can feel more secure about who sees their tweets without blocking them altogether. So I'm left scratching my head.
Yeah.
Are we really at this point in society?
We're fake blocking people so they won't know you blocked them, but you really blocked them.
And we're afraid that
Yeah.
they're going to call you out and go, "Hey, you blocked me." Or are we really that sensitive that that this was needed?
Yes. Yes, we are. That's what we're down to.
I knew that this would be a good one to start you guys out in the morning
Wow,
with.
oh gosh. I mean, you're right, Joe. God, how do you I don't even know. I mean, wow. That's what we're down to. You're blocked, but you don't know you're blocked because I'm afraid to tell you're blocked, and therefore we're all good.
Yeah.
I'm old school, I guess. You just block the people and go on. If they ask you why, I tell them, I had this conversation 4 or 5 years ago, like, hey, you need to add me as a friend on Facebook. I'm like, no, thanks. I'm like, why won't you add me? I'm like, I don't care what you had for dinner. I don't want to be part of your arguments. Or, whoever you're mad at this week, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't do drama. I don't do drama.
Right.
And I'm okay with telling them that. So, I don't know. Anyway. Jeez.
Yeah.
Louise.
And I remember the days when it was just pretty much black and white, where you either follow or you don't, and everyone knew when they had been unfollowed. So
Yeah.
it does seem like they've moved more and more. There's other platforms too that selective thing. I want to essentially block you, without. I don't want to ever see any of your stuff, but I don't want to actually hit a block button. I just want.
Yeah, I'm
just go invisible to me.
yeah. You can be a bully and you can be a jerk and you can be a knucklehead, but I don't want to block you. That might hurt your feelings. Even though you're being a pain in my neck, I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
People find a way to find out though too. So
Do they?
if they really want to know, am I being blocked by that person? They could probably figure it out.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
mean, if it's me, yeah, you'll figure it out because I tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think it's just a new trend because of like teenagers, or is it because of adults? Any
It
idea?
didn't say. I don't
I just
know.
mean you guys probably know more about than I do. I'm not. I don't actually. I don't even think I do Twitter or follow Twitter or have one. I don't think. I think I have Instagram, but I don't do it at all.
I just read that. I was like, really, this is what we've come to. That
Yeah, I mean,
I'm afraid that this person might get mad if I block them, but I'll unfollow them. I'm like, really?
what's the advantage for Twitter? Just making it more user friendly, I guess.
Apparently somebody got a case of hurt feelings. I'll be nice to say hurt feelings this morning. I'm in a good mood for something. So
Case of hurt feelings.
yeah,
There we go.
that we must do this.
Well, I mean, and that's true. So my next question is, do you think they had complaints about, hey, this would be a nice feature, can you do something about it? Or do you think that somebody within their own group said, hey, let's add this on because it'll make it a little more popular and we'll get more users because they can hide behind that?
One of those situations where somebody that just posts constantly and it's really annoying, and maybe they're in your family, so you're going to see them a few times. So you're going to run into them again. You don't want it to be awkward at the family get-together.
Well, what happens when they say, hey, did you see my tweet?
Uncle Joe.
You're like, maybe.
I put out a really cool tweet. You should have seen it. I worked hard on it.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I see your point, Justin. That's a good point. It could keep you from having hurt feelings, I guess. I don't know, man. Wow. So, anyway.
Yeah, I just
Twitter on the move.
yeah. Yay.
How relevant is Twitter? One of the big ones? I mean, I know.
Yeah. I mean, they're one of the big ones. So,
Okay.
but
Big-
it's
big-
like
Bigger than Facebook and Instagram, or no?
right there with them.
Right in the ballpark. Okay, so then
Well,
that's a
they
pretty
was-
major move then.
They was huge last week, considering when Facebook went down, everybody went to Twitter.
Yeah.
Gotta go
We're back,
somewhere.
baby. We're back. Let's make some changes. Show everybody we know we're back.
I just read. I was like, really, this is.
That's what's in the news today.
And
But
this
wait, there's more.
And that's literally the only reason I got is like the guys got to hear this.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go send a tweet about it. I'm not actually, but I don't even know.
You be careful, Dave. You keep it up. I will.
You'll have me without
I'll make
telling
you
me?
I'll have you unfollowed.
Gosh,
So,
have me unfollowed. That's so. I don't know. Okay. Wow. I just wonder because I see your point, Justin, that you brought up. There are some areas where you'd want to be sensitive about it. But I mean, couldn't you just ignore them? I don't understand how that works. You know, it's like Facebook. If I go on Facebook, which I rarely do, but if I do and I see something I don't like, I just scroll on by and keep on trucking. I don't stop and mull about it and stew and be like, oh, you know, Joe posted whatever, and I just can't handle myself here. My gosh.
right.
I
Those
mean,
folks that post 5 times a day, and then you have 5 of those friends, that starts adding up,
I think
clogging up your feed.
clogging up your feed. Is that possible?
So
You just scroll by, right? Am I wrong here? I don't know.
More and more.
Maybe I don't notice it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those. If they're trying to claim this is a fight against cyberbullying, okay.
Yeah.
But why don't we teach the kids
Solve
to
the problem. Yeah.
yeah, to block the bully and move on.
Yeah. I mean,
Not this
I-
dance around the issue kind of nonsense.
I guess that's the only thing Twitter can do, though, to show proactive. You know, that's a good point. What did you talk about a couple weeks ago that they were proactive with children's safety? TikTok?
Yes.
Maybe this is their way of saying, hey, we're going to address some problems here and, you know, user friendliness, and look what TikTok's doing to protect kids. And
This is a step in the right direction.
maybe. I mean, based on Justin's deal, though, it would avoid conflict
Right.
and make it easier for somebody that, you know, is being bullied to just block somebody without offending them, making it worse maybe. So, yeah, maybe, okay. All right, Justin's convinced me. Good job, Justin.
The voice of reason.
Yeah.
I'm curious about this next story, too.
Okay, with Adobe? Okay.
Yeah, Adobe's a big one. We haven't really. I don't know that we've ever talked about Adobe. Maybe
If we have, it's been quite a while.
it's been a while. All right, so moving on. Story number 2. Justin says, "Get this train moving." He's tired of Twitter. He's already went on and blocked us both. So job done.
All
And
right.
we don't even know it.
You don't know.
Yeah, so we're all still friends. All right, Adobe. Hit us up with Adobe, Joe.
So Adobe has created a PDF editing tool for Google Chrome.
Nice.
So here's how it works.
Hold on.
Okay.
For free?
Yes. Well,
We have multiple questions, multiple issues here, Joe.
okay. The answer to Justin's question, yes, with limitations. Dave, your question?
Aren't PDFs meant to not be altered?
Oh, well, here's where the editing comes into play.
Okay.
Like if I send you a document that I need you to e-sign, or hey, fill out this job application, stuff like that. Like an e-form setup. That's where it comes into play.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, so I do a lot of PDF work
Right.
for the state and the federal government.
Right.
And they'll send me a PDF that doesn't let me alter it, but already has blocks where I can type in the information that they need,
Right.
and then I can PDF it back to them.
Right.
So that keeps it from being altered. So how does this change that?
Okay, so before you could do all that, you'd have to use either Google Chrome's default PDF viewer, or you'd have to actually download it, open it up in Adobe, and do it that way.
Right.
This lets you do it all from Chrome, and you don't have to.
So it's just a segue then.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was like opening up, or in my head, I was worried that it was saying you can now open up a PDF and change some wording. Because usually it's like contracts and stuff that are PDF'd.
Right.
And if you can go in and change stuff, then that's bad, because I want what I signed to be exactly
Right.
what it was, and not to be able to be altered by anybody else.
Right.
Otherwise, boy, it could get ugly.
Right. But I'm excited from this, not so much the editing capability, but actually the Adobe PDF extension inside of Chrome, and here's why. Adobe has been the PDF viewer / editor for decades.
Is there more than one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it makes
There's,
sense. That's a dumb question. Sorry, Joe.
There's well, inside of Chrome and Edge, they have their own built-in PDF viewers.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're okay, but I tell you one situation I ran into about a year or two ago. I think it's been a little over a year ago. I was working in a prosecutor's office, and they had this report that came in, and it was like a 150-page report.
Wow.
And they was just opening it up. Because they was getting the file from the state, they just opened it up inside the browser and clicked print. What was weird was like about 70 or 80 pages in, it would just start printing garbage.
Really?
Yeah. And had no reason why. So, narrowed it down, it was the browser's PDF viewer, default PDF viewer just was screwy.
Yeah.
Loaded in Adobe, boom, popped up, printed, no problems. It's like, well, there's your problem.
So just like quality issue?
Yeah. So when I seen this, it's like, oh, this is going to be perfect. This is the best of both worlds. Now, users can open the PDFs like they could before inside the browser without having to go out of the browser, go into another program, plus the benefits of using the actual Adobe product.
So if I understand correctly, because I do that, like I'll get, like you go in and you go apply for grants, they have a PDF that you have to download.
Right.
So now I won't have to wait for it to download and then try to open it up in something else. It'll automatically go into Adobe.
It should.
Nice.
In the Adobe extension for Chrome.
Right.
If you have the Adobe extension installed for Chrome.
I'm assuming my technology guy's going to take care of that for me.
Probably.
So I'll be sitting in really good shape. Justin,
Well,
I don't know about
okay.
you, buddy, but I think I'm going to be okay.
Okay, well, Dave, you've seen it firsthand, where you've had some of those grants and forms not work right, and then I go in there and I manually download it and open it in Adobe, and it works.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So,
Yeah.
so now it'll just automatically do that, as long as it's set up correctly. Is that right?
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, I like it. That's a good news story, Joe.
I know.
Nice. 'Cause,
Good news for once.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, let me give you guys a shot of reality.
Oh no!
I'm gonna bring you down off this high real quick.
Well, hold on. Let's enjoy this high a little bit better. Just
Okay.
so if someone, All right, like if I want that, because I do want that, I go in and I just applied for a couple small grants, and and it is a pain in the butt to download and then try to save it somewhere and then convert it, or then go back and open it in Adobe.
Right.
Um,
Then
so
look-
how do they? Is this out now?
Yeah, it's a free extension that you can just.
I'm always nervous about when you see stuff that's like Chrome, because I know you and I have talked about Chrome. It's a hog. It takes up a lot of space and blah blah blah.
Right.
So then adding on extensions always scare me, and I always just say no, and then I'll let you take care of it whenever you work on my computer
Right.
to make sure that whatever I want added, you add for me.
Right. And get the right thing and
Yeah,
not some kind of
and not
virus.
junk. Yeah. So is this? How do people make sure they're doing what they need to do? I guess
Go to the Google Chrome web store, and
Google Chrome has a web store.
yeah, that's where they have all the extensions and stuff.
Oh boy. See, I don't even know this stuff. This is crazy. Google Chrome web store.
Yes.
How do you know? How do you know if you have Google Chrome?
On that computer, yes, you have it.
Because the IT guy tells you so.
That's right.
Okay, so I just Googled Google Chrome web store and extensions. Man, there's a bunch.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
As before, the extension that Adobe offered would just let you read the document, but now, if they send you a fillable document, you can actually fill it out inside the
That's
browser.
so handy.
Yes.
'Cause that's the problem I always have. No, I mean, it's not a big problem. I just open it up.
Right. It's
Yeah.
a minor inconvenience.
Yeah, it'll save a ton of time.
Yeah. So it's not one of those where you can create a brand new document. You still have to have the paid version of Adobe to do all that. But if
Right.
somebody sends you a fillable document, you can fill it out now inside the browser.
How's that not right up front? I mean, recommended for me. I don't even know who. Yeah, it's got my name on it. MetaMask, SimpRead, Rakatuten, Push Bullet, CRX Mouse Chrome Gestures, Custom Cursor for Chrome. Does any of that sound like me? Wow. Okay. Getting started. Google Translate, Screencastify, Honey. What's Honey?
That-
Coupons.
Yeah, coupons and
Automatic coupons.
yeah.
When you're shopping online.
Yeah, what it does is when you shop online on a particular website, it automatically searches and for all the known coupon codes, tries to put them in there for you automatically.
Have you ever used it, Joe?
I haven't seen it did, and at the time it messed her browser up, so she had to uninstall it. But that's
Yeah.
been a while ago, so they may have
Yeah.
fixed it.
Yeah, I haven't tried it.
Meow.
I don't shop
My
online.
virtual pet friend. That's what I need.
You do need that. Yep.
I don't know why you don't already have it, Dave.
I can't believe it. I didn't know it was out there, but now that I do, I shall name him Twiggy. This is kind of crazy. Learn a new language. Online education. Writing essentials. I don't see Adobe anywhere though. Like search. Does it? I feel like people don't know about this. I don't know. Oh, I mean, I guess I wouldn't know about it, but. Are people that you work with, Joe? Have you seen are there a lot of people that know about these Chrome extensions?
Very few, because it's honestly something that a lot of people don't use unless they're looking for something in particular, like shopping deals or stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
And a lot of times they have extensions installed because they wasn't reading what they was clicking.
That I understand. That's what I'm trying to avoid. So, but yeah, I mean, it seems like you've opened up a little hidden door of stuff here
Right.
that I feel like I've never heard about.
Yes, if you want to look and see what extensions are available for your browser for Google Chrome, you can go to chrome.google.com/webstore.
Yeah, and it's all on there. Like I searched Adobe, so Adobe Acrobat. Use Acrobat in browser to view, convert, compress, and sign PDFs. So it's in there. You're 100% correct. Not that I doubted you, but just in case anybody's wondering.
Right.
We did our homework, by golly. What's Adobe Dark theme?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. Minimal gray. Anyway, all kinds of stuff. All right, there you go. Chrome Web Store. You can get all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah.
But be aware. So is there any danger, like these Chrome extensions, are there any virus stuff you might get from them?
From the Chrome Web Store, you shouldn't. Everything should be pretty safe since it has to go through Chrome's approval before it goes on there. But any extension you add has the possibility of causing your browser to become unstable or unresponsive, just because it's an addition. It's an add-on or addition to the main browser's functionality, so it can cause compatibility issues.
Gotcha.
So that's why my recommendation is, if you need it, get it, but don't be adding extensions. Just let's see what happens.
Yeah,
And
just to go out and play.
yeah, because then it also adds more resource usage on your device,
Yeah. Okay.
and it can slow your system down if you have 300 extensions running in the background.
Yeah.
Because I've seen that where people have a ton of extensions that they've just clicked along the way and click, and then every time I open up Chrome, my computer locks up. Well, what's all these extensions? Well, I don't know. It said I needed them. No, you didn't.
Pet friend.
You're an
Yeah.
you're an easy sell.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. Well, so you got is that all that's on there?
Yes.
Okay. So new stuff coming out for Adobe on Google Chrome, which will make life a little simpler, I guess.
Yeah.
So good news for people like me that utilize grants and stuff like that require PDF usage.
Yeah.
I like it. Good one, Joe.
Streamlined it a
Yeah,
little
a
bit.
little streamlined. There you go. A little more efficient.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then you got something about Instagram again.
Yes. So this goes right in the same bucket as our first story.
I wouldn't know because I cut you guys out on Instagram.
You unfollowed us?
Yes,
Or-
there you go. Blocked you, but didn't unfollow
Oh yeah,
you or whatever.
you made us unfollow you.
Yeah, there you go.
So
What?
yeah, that's what the first story was about. That
You can make someone unfollow you?
yeah, because if I'm following you and I'm being a jerk,
Yeah.
Joe's going to unfollow me. Justin's going to unfollow me.
Gotcha.
Ta-da.
Ta-da.
I don't want to block them because they may get mean and call me a jerk. So
But Instagram. All right. So, all right, Instagram, hit us.
so after last week's massive outage of Facebook and Instagram and according to some people half the internet.
Hey, for some people that is their only internet time, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So just in case you was not quite sure if the issue was on Instagram or not, Instagram's outages were so bad that the app is now going to alert users when the service goes down.
Joe. I mean, wouldn't you know that service is down because it doesn't work?
Well, that was my thought, but apparently not.
Oh, gosh. Joe. I can't, how? What? By the way, the app you're trying to get to use that doesn't work right now is not working.
It's going to send.
not
Okay,
working.
so here's what I'm trying to figure out. If it doesn't work, how's it going to send you the notification? Hey, we're broke.
Well, I assumed it. My first thought was just like email you or something, right? Because don't you have to have an email account link?
Well, how are they going to email you if their service is down?
Yeah, I agree. Now you're talking, Joe. What is this about?
Yeah,
Hey,
maybe
that's-
they set up some sort of
Unless it.
external server somewhere.
But how would it get to you? I guess you got to put your phone number in, maybe.
Well, so Instagram is testing a new feature that will alert users when the service is having major technical issues. The alert will appear as a notification in the user's activity feed when people are confused and looking for answers, says Instagram. In other words, when the app system takes a serious, prolonged nosedive, like they did last week, it will notify you. So it's a sensible feature from Instagram's parent company, Facebook, given the chaos that was caused as its service went down last week.
Chaos, huh?
Yes. A little notification will pop up and say, "Don't worry, it's not you, it's us," and will probably save a lot of confusion in the future.
Wow.
Well, you can also just
Go to Twitter.
like if you're trying to go to Facebook and it's just spinning, you say, I wonder if it's Facebook or if it's our internet, and then you open another tab. Go to Yahoo, it pops right up. You're like, well, it's Facebook.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we're gonna let you know though. So
Yeah, you no longer have to check to see if you still have internet connection.
yeah.
Or, like I did, And when I thought Facebook was having issues, I went to the first website I went to was downdetector.com. Now that's a pretty cool website. That website, you can go on there and see which websites are actually down.
Yeah.
Or you can go like I did. I went to Twitter and checked Twitter, and the people was blowing Twitter up, going Facebook's down, Instagram's down. And I didn't need a notification from Instagram or Facebook to tell me that.
Yeah. How funny is that people go on a different social platform to tell you that the other social platform that they'd normally be talking to you on is down?
Oh, it gets better. Facebook actually went on Twitter and said, yes, we're having issues.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Isn't that crazy
Facebook has a Twitter, yes.
That our culture is so tied to social media that it's a crisis and chaos?
Yeah. Facebook hates Twitter, Twitter hates Facebook, but they each have an account on the other platform for announcements. When our products broke, go to the other guys.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of the whole deal is we don't want our users going to Twitter, so let's go ahead and just send in a notification, hey, we're broke.
Yeah. I mean, wow, that's unreal.
Yes.
Yeah, that down detector site, Joe, like it'll show a little graph of every time there's reported outages, it goes up. And
yeah, so who's on the top 3 this
like
morning?
Amazon is just pretty good. Like
pretty buggy
it's
this
almost
morning.
a straight line with not very many blips showing outages, but then
How's
you got,
Frontier?
looks like totally crazy.
Like
a
kindergartner with a bad crayon?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, it's Wednesday.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
It's Wednesday at Frontier.
Snapchat. What happened with Snapchat?
Snapchat's having issues this morning.
Yeah, that's why I can see it there. And Verizon struggling. Spectrum.
Okay, so it looks like they're having issues with the app and sharing stuff, and the server. They're having troubles with the server connection this morning because you can actually click on the little
icon,
and it'll actually give you a little more details. And then you can actually scroll in the comments and see what people are complaining about.
Interesting. I can't get my social media on this morning. My life is in ruins. I'm glad I'm not on social media that much.
So next time Facebook has or Instagram has an outage and you're wondering if they are, they will let you know.
Those people are some fine folks.
Yeah, out of the kindness of their hearts, they're just so nice.
Yeah, they're doing me a solid. Wow.
We've got a team on it. We're dedicating like how many hours to this?
Okay, I want to sit in the meeting that went something like this. Okay, we went down. What do we do next time? And there's a guy in the back. Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we send them a notification to let them know that we're down?
So many people were confused as to how it doesn't work for them.
Yeah.
So we need to let them know that it's okay. It's actually not working for you.
Okay, so my question is, where does the line of bad idea fall? On the guy that said, hey, I have an idea, or the person who goes, brilliant!
Yeah. You get a raise.
Yeah.
That's thinking on your feet, Kyle.
Yeah.
It does seem weird, but then you try to put yourself in the knucklehead shoes or something. You try to realize that, man, there probably are a lot of people out there that were super confused and just like wondering what to do next.
Right, but
I feel like this is a bad check engine light, you know?
Yes. Yes.
Hey, my check engine light, come on, but it doesn't tell me for what.
Yeah.
Oh my, what shall I ever do?
Put some tape over it, it'll go away.
Yeah, but I mean, but in that sense, it's pretty serious because you need your car for transportation, but you don't need your social media for anything serious. Oh my gosh. Joe, you're hitting home runs today, buddy.
Oh, I know. I figured I had at least two good dingers to get you guys going this morning.
Wow. Okay. Well, now you know. Or you will know because they'll let you know.
I thought you was going to go with the old NBC slogan, the more you know, with a little shooting star.
Oh, there you go. Good one. The more you know.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. All right. Well, let's move on to the tip of the week because it's got to be a humdinger.
Oh, yes. So.
All righty then. And I really like your tips of the week, Joe. They're for about 5 weeks last year, sometime there, you hit several home runs for me as a parent. Your tips of the week, like 5 or 6 in a row, are just outstanding. So I always like it. And for those not familiar, Joe's tip of the week is something that's you should know about, not more so than just regular news or what's happening, but how you can really protect yourself or help yourself or make sure that you're doing the right stuff. So tip of the week by Joe. No pressure, but it better be outstanding after that intro. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so this week's tip of the week, we're going to discuss porch pirates.
Like people stealing stuff off your porch?
Yep.
Okay.
So for those of you that are unfamiliar with a porch pirate is a person that you have packages delivered,
Yeah.
whether just every day or with Christmas coming around the corner, the holidays.
Ooh, hold on. Time out.
Yes.
So Kale showed me this thing, and it had a glitter bomb guy.
Yes, the glitter bomb.
Is that where we're going? You're going to teach us how to make glitter bombs?
No, I don't have that kind of.
Oh, Joe.
Oh no, I would love to do that. That would be awesome.
He showed me the video, and the one was pretty funny.
Yeah, he's done 3 of them.
Glitter and stinky spray that sprays out.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't
Yeah.
see the stinky spray. I just saw one. He showed me just a quick 10-second blurb. A guy went to pick up a package, and it just went whoosh, and it kind of like circle spun glitter that stuck to the guy.
Yeah, it was ultra fine glitter. Like check out that guy. I don't remember his name right off. I'll have to look him up. But he's done 3 different models of it. He's he's an engineer.
Yeah.
And has improved it each time.
That makes sense.
And he put 4 phones in it to get the cameras on it, and then the phones have GPS. So then he gets an exact GPS location of.
Hold on. So the glitter bomb goes off, and people still take the package and run?
Well, no, it goes.
Take it home.
Yeah, they take it home.
It's a delay?
Yeah.
It opens up and sprays glitter all over their apartment.
Yeah, because he puts it in the box, and makes it look.
I didn't realize it was in somebody's home after the fact.
Yeah, or their
Serious
car.
technology's got in it.
Yeah, or their car, because what it does is he makes the box look like a pair of like Bose headphones or whatever.
Yeah.
And sets it on the porch, and then somebody carries it off, and it has little holes for the cameras to view. So you're catching the whole 360 view of what's going on.
No way.
So they're sitting there, and they open the lid, and the one he made it had Kevin from Home Alone. He goes, "Hello," and then that thing just starts taking off and blows glitter all over the place.
And the people are like mad about it.
Yeah, then they get mad.
What?
Yes.
They feel like they're being mistreated.
Yeah.
No way.
After they
Yes.
stole something.
How do you listen? I stole this, and the guy cheated me.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to cheat me if I steal stuff off your porch.
You sprayed glitter all over my apartment.
Mark Rober's his gentleman's name, and he's made 3 different glitter bombs.
This one looks super extensive. I'm on 3.0. I just pulled it up real quick.
Yeah, he's like soldering like electronics inside and doing all sorts of stuff.
So it threw glitter on the guy. Then it skunk fart sprayed him.
Yeah.
Wow.
So for those of you who still don't know what a porch pirate is, a porch pirate is someone that steals your packages off your porch. And they have been known to follow like the UPS truck or FedEx truck in your area, and as soon as the UPS truck pulls out of your driveway, they pull in and steal your stuff.
Holy cow. So he is actually using real skunk essence liquid formula. Wow. He's got a little spinny wheel.
Yeah.
And it presses down on sprayers that spray in all 4 directions.
Yeah.
So he's actually throwing out, not just like a mist, but like a liquid spray of skunk formula.
Yeah, I think it was the Glitter Bomb 2.0 he did. The person had actually opened it up in their car and they was livid because it blew in their vents and got all over their car. Because it gets the extra fine glitters, you can't get rid of that stuff unless, there's no possible way of getting rid of all that stuff. And
wow. I'm going to look. Holy cow. He just did a demonstration of how it goes off in his backyard.
Yeah.
And wow.
Yes.
It's not like just a little bit.
Yeah, so when you have time, you need to watch the whole video through.
Does he report these people too, or?
I don't know if he does or not.
Didn't he do him enough damage? Man.
Skunk spray him, then send him to jail.
So it's funny. So I'm watching it here a little bit. The guy, he brings home his thing. So now it's got lights going off. Whoa. Do it outside. So he opens it up. Bam! Glitter bomb.
Okay, so
Now
now
he's looking at it, and then there goes the spray.
now that is just for entertainment purposes only. There was a news story out of Texas. The Texas prosecutors say don't try to glitter bomb porch pirates. That you could get sued or even go to prison.
What?
I'm willing to take the gamble.
Well, I'm just saying. So wait a minute. Somebody steals something from your porch, and you're not allowed to. You get in trouble for it?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Now, this is in Texas, so
Somebody without the skills of Rover tries to make one and it ends up like cutting somebody's finger off.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, something like that. Yeah. But again,
I'll make
But,
a
I mean,
bomb with an actual bomb.
You still, if you stole a chainsaw out of my garage and you go cut your arm off on accident, is that my fault? Or you steal my car and you wreck it? Is that my fault?
right.
Yeah.
Agreeing 100%, Dave. But there are some.
So there's two crazy parts to this story. One, how I didn't look this guy up before, and two, in Texas, you can get in trouble for someone stealing something.
Possibly get in trouble. Yeah.
They want you to get in. Texas is messed up, man. That's craziness.
You're not Texas. Messed up.
I mean, I like where this is going. Like a lady's trying to get it in her sink. That's funny. It's like timeout. I gotta carry this package to my sink because I still want to know what's going on, but I'll try to contain it to my sink.
Yeah.
Now here's an older guy. He's still looking at it. His wife comes in with her shirt up over her face. This guy is like, get in the trash can, man. Let's go. Wow. He's just watching it. Now they're all in their house with their face covered. This is good stuff. All right, so
Okay, so
usually I don't fall in line with videos, but this one's pretty good. Now you can get me with a good cat video.
Okay.
But yeah, this is.
So if you don't have the engineering skills like Mr. Rover to create a glitter bomb for porch pirates, here's some tips of the week to help deter it. So the first one and the most obvious one is install video doorbell and or security cameras around your porch. That'll help deter a lot of this stuff. If it may not help them deter it because some people are willing to take the risk, but at least you have a face to go with the act. Dave's still cutting up.
I'm still watching it. This guy took it and set it down in his hallway, and then went and tried to wash his hands. Went off again while he's washing his hands. And the guy put a little thing up there and said, contemplating life choices. Yeah. So he puts it in his closet. It's just gonna get worse.
Yeah, because it'll just keep running until it runs out of spray.
That's kind of crazy. I gotta stop watching. It's making me laugh. Oh, that's better than a cat video. I think. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. I'm not a big go watch video stuff.
Right.
I'm gonna watch that again.
Yeah.
I want to watch the whole thing and listen to it.
Right.
I think it has sound.
Yeah. There's three different videos.
Oh,
So.
He explains it all.
This guy's my hero.
He like really goes into all the technology that's in it and stuff. So
it looks kind of crazy because, just what I saw. He's doing some massive engineering there.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so funny. I could see why you wouldn't have to prosecute those people because they just got beat up.
Yeah.
They'll be smelling that crap in their house for months.
Oh yeah, and it's going to trigger an effect of I stole that guy's stuff. Every time you smell, so from then on, anytime you smell a skunk, you're just going to have like these flashbacks of I stole those headphones or whatever.
Get better than that. The next time they open a package, it doesn't matter whether they stole it or not. You'd be like, wait a minute. Yeah. Let's take this outside.
Yeah. They take a stick and they're just poking at it, going.
Yeah. They order their own stuff from Amazon and have to double check it outside. I don't trust this.
I don't trust boxes anymore. I'm scared of it.
Oh gosh. Can you imagine their kids? If you had a kid that saw this go down.
Oh, I think
Time
some of
out.
them had like a kid in the. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I saw the. Yeah, can you imagine what the kids thinking when they go to school the next day? Hey, listen, you can't tell anybody we stole a box. And then what happened?
Yeah, the kids go to
It's hard
school,
to explain.
and the teacher goes, "Why do you have glitter literally all over you?"
And you smell funny.
Yeah. Well, Dad said not to say anything, but
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right. How do you explain that? Hey, you gotta get to school tomorrow. And you're gonna smell bad and glitter a little bit, but
Yeah.
it'll be okay, buddy.
Yeah, one, why are you covered in glitter? Two, why do you smell like a skunk? The two just do not go together. Or somebody sees the video and goes,
I
did
know
your
that
dad,
person.
did your mom or dad glitter bomb last night? How'd you know?
Did you steal a package?
Yeah.
Were you harboring stolen goods?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Hold on. I don't even know what we're talking about now.
Okay.
What's
So-
the tip of the week?
So protection against porch pirates.
Don't steal stuff. That's the tip of the
Yes.
week. You steal stuff. Hopefully you won't get the glitter. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to say if you steal something, I hope you get the glitter bomb.
Yeah, so social justice.
Yeah, and if you do and you're listening to this, send us the video.
Yeah.
Hit me with the link, please.
Yes.
Even if you unfollowed me and blocked me,
Yeah.
hit me with the link.
Send us the video before you block us.
Yeah, or just email it. I don't care.
So the first tip is
Oh,
install a video doorbell and/or security cameras.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Time out.
Okay.
Do we have the ability? Could the three of us make one of these? I know I don't have the engineering skills. All right, Joe, you mull on it because
Okay. Could you want one?
I don't even know if I want one. I just kind of want to see how it goes down.
Have
Yeah.
either of you ever been pirated
No.
No,
by the Porch pirates?
I have not. Thankfully, I have not, but I've had customers that have.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I could see it because I have packages. Most of my stuff comes here at work,
Right.
so I don't, worry about it.
Right.
But I could see, if you live in a neighborhood or something, somebody driving by and sees a big Amazon box.
Yeah.
I mean, how hard
Yeah, I
is
had-
it to walk up
I
there and
had
just take it?
I had a customer. It's been, oh boy, 3-4 years ago. They live in Charleston,
Yeah.
and they was hit by porch pirates. They didn't have any security cameras up or anything like that at the time,
Huh.
and we put in security cameras as a result.
So hold on, let's back up. So
Okay.
is it morally wrong to prank thieves? Is that a thing? Would you feel bad? So if the three of
absolutely
us
not.
got together and built a glitter bomb skunk spray deal, and we set it out intentionally hoping someone would steal it, is that bad?
No, because you're willing to take the gamble. So sometimes it's a gamble. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Sometimes you hit the jackpot like these people.
Oh gosh. Okay. Oh man. I guess
Remember,
that's just
did you
down
guys
here.
ever see that show Bait Car where they would just like put a car out there with the keys in it unlocked and there's cameras all over it and stuff? To see,
Really?
like,
Yes.
Really, I've never heard of
Yes.
that.
Some people were like, "Oh, you shouldn't be," basically trying to
Tempting
lure
people. Hold
criminals
on, isn't
into
there like
criminal behavior.
isn't there a legal stance on that? You can't, policemen can't
Entrapment.
entrapment. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess that's only if you're a policeman.
But then at the same time, it's like, well, I shouldn't just
Yeah,
steal a car
don't
and-
steal stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I did have it's been a long time ago, but somebody was taking like a bicycle and they put a really thin cable that went to the frame of it over to a tree and it gave it like 30 feet
Yeah.
and they put it on a hill and people would come and grab it
Yes.
and they'd go like 30 feet down and man, it was lock up on them.
Yeah.
Now I did see a couple of those and we were at a soccer game and one of the dads like, you gotta check this out, and it was I felt bad because it was like throwing them violently over the handlebars.
But again,
Don't
that's
steal.
social
I'm with
justice.
you. I'm with you. Don't steal. But I was just like, that is so mean.
That's the gamble you're willing to take.
Yeah, steal a bike, you get one of those deals.
Okay, so my question is, do you really call the police after all that?
The bicycle one, I don't know. I mean, that was a hard lesson because those people were getting hammered.
Right.
Well, they rig up like stun guns to bikes too, and people steal them and then they get shot.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A stun gun?
Yes.
How? How's that work?
Like in the seat, it just like. goes
Oh,
up.
you're kidding me.
No.
That would be bad.
So see, in situations like that, I don't think the cops would need to be called because
Yeah, I mean,
they've learned a much more important lesson. Then
Yeah.
anything the
Get stun bunned.
yeah.
Is that thing?
Yeah, stun bund, and
Ooh.
it helps cut down on law enforcement's time on these not knuckleheads
Wow.
being knuckleheads and trying to steal stuff, and then the police can use their resources for other things. So it's kind of a win-win.
Oh man. Well, Dave, you're covered there. You've got a security cam, right?
Yeah.
I got Joe hooked me up. Didn't
So,
hook me up, but helped me with Wise cams.
yep.
So yeah. So I have Wise cams on my front door and garage and the backyard where the dogs hang out. And I tell you, it's brilliant. If you haven't looked into Wise cams, I have the outdoor ones that you charge and then just put in.
Right.
They're brilliant.
Oh yeah.
I
just
mean,
set mom
what
and
a
dad up
home
with
run.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, what a home run. Just brilliant. I love them.
You may get to this later, Joe, but I assume like Amazon, places like that, they have some sort of pirate insurance, but they're going to
Yeah.
replace an item that gets stolen.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
How would they
there's-
know if it really got stolen or not?
I think.
Scouts honor type thing.
Yeah. Now, if you call like every other day saying, "Hey,
Yeah.
my last 3 laptops I've ordered from you have been mysteriously stolen within the last 3 days," yeah.
Yeah.
But there are policies out there, and of course there's some hoops you got to jump through. But there is policies
Right.
out there that can help if your stuff gets stolen. Because the customer that I was talking about, I asked my sister, "What'd you do?" They said they contacted Amazon. Of course, now again, this was 3 or 4 years ago, so you know,
Yeah.
the rules may have changed. But they called Amazon, told them what happened. Amazon, said, "Okay, sure, no problem." Amazon's resent everything.
Huh. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos is a good guy after all. Is that what you're saying?
I didn't go that far.
Come on, he went to space, man.
Well, so is William Shatner. William Shatner's supposed to go this morning.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oldest
Time
person
out.
Ever,
What?
Oldest person ever to go to space.
No way.
Yes. So Captain Kirk is actually going to space.
Oh, how?
One of these private
Private
shuttle deals.
There's like 3 of them, right? There's the Virgin Airlines guy, Jeff Bezos, and Elon Musk, maybe?
Elon.
Yeah.
Did they? So,
I don't know which one Mr. Shatner's going on, but he's supposed to be heading up this morning.
so how did he get the call? Was it because of Star Wars and Captain Kirk, or is it just because he's willing to pay?
Well, okay, before we get like banned from YouTube for the wrong associations, he was on Star Trek,
Okay.
not Star Wars. And I'm just trying to keep our
That tells you what you need to know about me and following these shows.
Well, I don't watch. I don't watch the Star Trek
Star Trek,
shows,
right.
but I'm still trying to keep us from getting banned on
Banned.
YouTube for just because of your misassociation.
Yeah. Listen to this guy. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Banning. We're unblocking him and unfollowing him.
Yeah. So the next tip is
Well, hold on.
Okay.
So did he pay his way, or does he just do it because he's famous?
I don't know. I'm assuming it was just because he is who he
Justin
is.
will look it up, I bet.
Yes.
All right. So Justin looks that up. Sorry, go on. Tip of the week.
So the next tip is a porch lock box, and it's a and they make different sizes, but it's about like, some of these boxes are about 3 foot tall and probably about 3 foot wide that you can actually put your packages in and have it locked. So when you come home, you just unlock the box, and
How did the Amazon people get in it?
well, I think they're unlocked, and then as soon as they put the package in, they'll just lock it behind
So
them.
you kind of get like one.
Yeah. Now, I did see one the other day. It was really cool. This guy took one and put a mirror on it, on the front of it, and angled it to make it look like just a little table. But you didn't know
Well,
that
that was my next question. Why wouldn't you just take the whole box?
because you'd have it anchored down to your porch.
My porch is cement. I'd have to do a lot of anchoring.
Well, or it would be a big
No,
heavy,
I got you.
a
I
big
was-
heavy. Okay, a 3 foot by 3 foot by 3 foot box
Yeah.
that weighs 40-60 pounds is a lot harder to steal.
Yeah,
than-
no, I got you. I mean, that makes
Yeah.
sense. I was just thinking in terms of, I was like, man, that's a pretty smart idea. Because my front porch is just 3 steps and a little concrete pad in front of the door.
Right.
So my packages right now, but I have a Wise cam right above my door.
Right, right.
Just gets thrown on that front little porch thing.
Right.
And I was thinking, box would be good.
Yeah.
But then I was thinking, how do I, I'm just going to set it off on the side. So,
Right.
or set it on, the concrete's not big enough to set it up there. But
Right.
somebody could just take the whole box. But you're right.
Exactly.
It would be kind of big and bulky, making it at least harder.
Right.
Yeah, but if you had like a wooden porch or way to anchor it, that'd be smart too.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. All right. You got me, Joe.
Okay.
Another good idea. Sorry. Go ahead. So a lockbox.
Next tip is require a signature. Because if nobody's home to sign, they can't. The delivery company.
Man, I'd never get anything delivered.
Well, that leads me to my next tip: have it delivered to your work if applicable. So check with your employer and see if you can have your packages delivered to you at work.
That's what we do here.
And
because we live in a rural area,
right.
It's really easy to steal stuff. But amazingly enough, people don't. We live in a great community.
Right.
I don't even know. Have you heard? Like, do people get stuff stolen around here?
Not very often.
Yeah, I can picture it in town a little bit here and there, but
yeah, I mean our neighborhoods are pretty good, and the rural areas it'd be hard.
Well, and we live in a rural enough area that everybody knows that everybody carries their own security system with them.
Mm-hmm.
So it helps deter that a lot.
I do not agree with that 100%.
You 100% disagree
with that statement? Yes.
Or you somewhat agree with?
I disagree with it 100%.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay.
It's based on technical semantics. If you're home, you'd get the package. You're not there, so null and void.
But how? But being a bad guy, how would I know that?
But that's my point, though, is if you're going to steal it off somebody's porch because they're not home.
Right.
Yeah, Joe. You're not there, so you got to have something else in place.
True.
Jeff Bezos has been a vocal Star Trek fan. Shatner, age 90, will be flying as a guest.
He's 90?
Free of charge.
Wow.
Other people on board are having to pay probably a lot of money, but he's getting to go for free.
90?
Yeah.
I did not know he was 90.
Yeah.
Does he look like he's 90? I haven't seen him for a while. He was a guest star on like The Big Bang Theory.
I wouldn't
Yes.
guess 90. I mean, he looks 70s, 80s.
Yeah, he doesn't look his age.
90 years old going into space. Now, will they actually like go up into like the space station space or just step into the stratosphere?
I think they just go up in the stratosphere.
Yeah. Okay, so there are some go back to the techniques that are going to save you from getting your stuff stolen.
So the next one is, now this one has a couple caveats with it. So it's site to store or a alternative pickup method.
Okay.
So, for example, a lot of these big box stores, you can do site to store, so you can order it online and pick it up on your way home from work. Or Amazon, for example, has two alternatives. One being, and it doesn't work out well for rural areas like this, but they actually have like Amazon lockers where you can go to a place like a post office and go to your locker and get your packages.
Yeah, they had that when we visited my nephew out in Colorado. They had that.
Okay.
It was kind of cool. You went by a little thing and it just said Amazon. And there's Amazon. You know they have Amazon stores in some places?
Yes.
I was blown away by that, which I don't think it was actually an official store. I think it was somebody that sold Amazon stuff.
Right.
Which I didn't understand, but okay.
Yeah, because Amazon, like New York City, they actually offer same-day delivery. You can order...
What?
Yes, you can order some, depending on the items and all that, you could order things like groceries and have them delivered to your house the same day.
Now, I can kind of see that because, I mean, I've ordered stuff for after-school programs. I do a lot through Amazon. You know, like Mr. Cottrell teaches our tabletop board games class in the middle school, you know, and he needed some little things for his board games.
Right.
You know, renewing the old supplies. And they were here in 2 days.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, who in the world keeps board game supplies 2 days away from West Virginia?
Right.
Spencer, West Virginia, which is in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
You know, middle of the state.
Right.
40 minutes from an interstate.
Right.
2 days later, by golly, guess what's at our doorstep?
Right.
Well,
Pieces.
in our office.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it
crazy.
blows my mind. How
Yeah.
close do they have to be to get here and why?
Right.
It's craziness. It's mind-boggling.
Yeah, it sounds like these rockets just shoot up and then come back down. You know, you're not staying up there for days. You only get a couple minutes of weightlessness to float around. Ticket's $450 grand. So.
Oh, is that all? All right, guys, I found out what we're going to do for our 100th episode.
We're going to
Hey, if
space.
you got the money for that, we could spend it in way better ways. I'm just gonna point it out. I mean, that's $1.5 million. Let's do something else, please.
Well, I was gonna say, if I had that kind of money, we would be doing this show live from the beachfront house in Florida right now.
There you go. I'm still stuck back on the porch boxes.
Okay.
I kind of like it. That's a great idea.
Now, Amazon is starting to offer another service, and I can't sell myself on the idea.
Okay.
It's Amazon Key. Have you guys seen these commercials?
No.
Where you can basically give Amazon access to your garage, and they can open the garage door and set your package in, and then close the garage door
Man,
when
you're
they
gonna
leave.
lose more than just a package.
Bingo.
If the guy forgets to lock it back or whatever,
Or
walks off and leaves the door open.
Or if the delivery person themselves kind of sketchy.
Well, I mean, that would be a simple one. Not that I'm encouraging thievery or anything, but that guy would just have to say, okay, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in here we're stealing. I'm just gonna leave it open just a little bit, walk away, and then my buddies, hey buddy, come down here.
Yeah.
You're essentially giving them free reign.
Or
to
you
scope
follow
out your
me
house.
in. Or you follow me in when I open the garage door, because there's probably a timer set. You follow me in. And when I open the garage door, you just walk in right behind me, and I'll close the door behind you. And
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a great.
yeah, so I'm not sold on that whole idea.
Yeah, that seems sketchy. I just think, like the whole Home Alone movie was the point behind it was the guys, Joe Pesci and the other guy, were scoping out homes.
Right.
So now you're giving somebody free reign to scope out your home.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you'd only get away with that once or twice as an Amazon driver, but, I mean, one time is all it would really take to make it worthwhile.
Right.
But if your garage is pretty, streamlined and just a couple bottles of oil or something, and not a bunch of
Nothing worth
valuables,
stealing. Yeah, something you just park your car in.
Which is, I'd say that's probably the minority of garages. Most people end up
Yeah, I was gonna say,
putting stuff in the garage.
I've not physically been in a garage where they just had a few things. It's
Yeah.
usually
Yeah.
packed.
Yeah.
Stuff ends up in the garage.
Yeah. So the last tip, this is a gadget, and I'm going to try to reach out to the company, see if they can send us some demos. It's called Package Guard. It's a device, it looks like a Roomba, but you set it on your porch, and when UPS, FedEx, Post Office, whatever brings a package to your home, they set it on this device, and it's a Wi-Fi connected device, and it notifies you, hey, a package has been placed at home, and then it'll set off an alarm if somebody starts messing with it before you get home. And it'll send you a notification and set off an alarm that the package has been messed with or stolen.
What was the Jetsons robot's name?
Was it Rosie?
Yeah, there you go. You got your own Rosie.
There you go. No, we could have had our own Rosie 2 weeks ago with that new Amazon product. The little dog.
That's right.
Yeah, her name's Rosie.
Huh.
I missed that one.
Yeah, that was the episode that you was out on. Yeah, Amazon announced a bunch of new devices. One of them being this little robot that follows you around the house with extra creeper mode.
Nice.
Yeah,
How much is it?
Extra.
like $1,200 or $1,500. It was.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's outrageous. Oh boy. Extra creeper mode. Anyway. Well, lots of good tips there, Joe, and I already drug us so far off topic. You better reiterate them, because I think you're on like 4 or 5.
So, okay, so protecting yourself from porch pirates, you can install a video doorbell and or security cameras.
Yep.
Use a porch lockbox. Require a signature on your delivery, or do site to store, or deliver to your workplace if your employer allows it, or purchase a gadget like Package Guard.
Yeah, and I would say if you did the whole glitter bomb thing, that would be okay, but it'd only work once with one person.
And it would be kind of expensive.
Yes, it's true too. Yeah, it would be expensive.
But well, we're entertaining if you get the video footage.
Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah.
You can
if this happens out in real life and somebody's listening to this, please drop us the link.
Yeah, you could probably make your money back on Facebook views on that one. So.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. We just started a whole new trend towards the porch pirate thing. All right. Well, Joe, if anybody has any questions on any of it, I mean, you talked about Twitter, Instagram, Adobe. Adobe's the big one, I think.
Yeah.
For local businesses and people that utilize those services. That's a pretty big deal. And then, of course, tips of the week, keep your packages from getting stolen. And yes, you know what? That guy's videos are all going to blow up here now because everybody's going to be like, hey, we got to go check it out.
Well, he already has, that one video is 87 million, so I don't think we
Oh,
could,
my gosh.
yeah.
87 million.
Yeah, I don't think we could blow it up any more than it
He's
already
been on
has.
like the Tonight Show or whatever. One of the late night shows.
Yeah.
Jimmy
Yeah.
Fallon.
Okay.
Then the second one's 59 million, and the third one's only 42 million. I
Only.
mean,
Yeah. Well, if anybody needs to get a hold of you because they have any questions about either the Adobe or how to make a glitter bomb, then how they get a hold of you, Joe?
you give us a call at our office at 304-927-3588. Check out our website at amdigitaltechnologies.com, or follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at AM Digital Tech for all that. And be sure to subscribe to the podcast, Help Desk with Joe and Dave. We're on all major podcast platforms, and all of our episodes are hosted by Anchor.fm.
All right. So if you have any questions, need anything, always support local businesses. Joe and Cena operate A&M Digital Technologies here out of Spencer, West Virginia, and you all do local, state, regional, all the way down to Florida and around. You got to stay busy.
We try to.
Yeah, so if you need anything, support A&M Digital Technologies. They power all the stuff here behind the scenes at Patch. So for myself, Joe, and Justin here at the Patch Turned Up Studio in Spencer, West Virginia, we'll be back next week with another great show. And this is Help Desk with Joe, show number 81. Gentlemen, good day to you.
See you next week.